Well, all good things come to an end. That's our first week over here in Argentini. Yeah, Argentini. Yeah, and believe it or not, if I turn you round, you'll realise, yeah, look at that. It's turned out quite miserable. Anyway, we've had a wonderful time here. Certainly recommend this place to anybody. If you ever want a nice relaxing holiday with absolutely nothing to do and nothing to tempt you, come to Argentini. Have a wonderful time. I'll just show you the just scan round. That's the whole view. Apart from the fact that they store nuclear warheads over the other side for the submarine, and yeah, you don't want none of that. And then there's the hotel up there. We didn't stay there, obviously, but wonderful beer and coffee and food. Where we stayed was in this little apartment thingy, little cottage on the end there. Yeah, lovely. Had a wonderful time there. Yeah, so there you go. Where are we off to now? Yeah, well, we're going to carry on our into Scotland. Yep, we're going up to find a monster. Yeah, a monster. So, yeah, we're off to Loch Ness. Yes. It's about a 4-hour drive from here, but we can't book until 5 o'clock this afternoon, so it's going to be a leisurely drive. We'll most probably stop off at Fort William or Glencoe and have a look around while we're there. So anyway, we'll speak to you later. Oh, welcome. Where are we? You wouldn't guess. We're on the end of Loch Ness. Yeah, on the Caledonian Canal, and we're at one of the locks, and we're watching this boat come through a lock. It's a big lock, isn't it? Yeah. Anyway, it's coming through and we're going to film this so you can watch this later, can't you? Anyway, I hope you've noticed the boat's going down as the water's coming up, and then it's going to move down into this one here. I hope you can see it, right? And then it's going to go down another one. I think it's got 1, 2, 3 locks. I tell you what, I could be here for hours, couldn't I? I'm going to miss my breakfast. Never mind, it's good fun, isn't it? Let's see if we can get a new position. Right. The first lock is just opening up now. So what's going to happen now is that boat, big boat with all the people on it, can you see them on the top there? That's going to come into this lock. And down here, I don't know if you can see, there's the big lock gates there. Look how deep that is. I tell you, it used to fall in there, you'd have a big trouble. And then look at that, and then here it comes now. It's just coming through now, so we're going to have to watch that, aren't we? So anyway, I'm glad you've all joined us back in Scotland again, on our second staycation. Is it a staycation when you stay in England? I think it is a staycation. Yeah. So we're at our second staycation now. Anyway, the boat's about to come. I tell you what, there's not much room. Let's go and I better be careful. I better not stand too close on the edge. Better not. I tell you what, there's not much room for that boat to get through. Now this could be what they call a chicken and egg situation, couldn't it? Did the boat come first, or did the canal come first? So did they have the boat and then build the canal for the boat? Or did they make the canal and then make the biggest boat they can get in the canal? Anyway, it's coming forward now into the next lock. Let's go up a little bit closer, shall we? Right. Oh my God! Oh, look at that's the control panel. We'll have a word with the man about the control panel in a minute, won't we? Yeah, we do like that. Anyway, here comes. I know what boat it is. I presume it's got a name. I don't know what name it's got. Anyway, it's coming through now. It is big, and there's people on the top there. Yeah. Now I can't see the name of it, but I'll tell you what, it is only just fitting in there, isn't it? Let me go up here and I can show you. Look, the edge. Oh my God! I'm actually walking on the lock gate. Oh look, there's about 2 foot that side. Can you see? And it's called Lord of the Glens. That's the name of the boat. Look at that, isn't that amazing? The man there, can you see with the rope on the side? The man there, he's pulling the boat along. Yeah, he's pulling it. He's doing a cracking job, isn't he? Now, hopefully, they put it in stop before it hits these lock gates. because if you don't do that, we could have a big problem, couldn't we? So I'll tell you what, we did go, well, many years ago we had a holiday on the Broads and we went through locks, but none of the locks were as big as this. Look at that, that's amazing, that is. Hey, we're going to have a ride on this boat one day. Yeah, that'd be good fun, wouldn't it? Anyway, let's, what's happening now? Oh, he's tying the anchors up. Can you see that? He's tied the rope up on the side, and now he's going to pull the boat over because they got these big rubber things on the side. Oh, sorry. Wow. So, did the boat come first or the canal come first? Did they build the boat and then build the canal for the boat?
No. They built that boat for the canal. Canal's been here for 202 years.
I see. Oh, that solved the egg and the chicken situation. So the canal's over 200 years old.
Over 200 years.
So they actually built this boat to fit the canal.
There's two of them actually.
Oh, there's two of them, is there?
Lord of the Glens and Lord of the Highlands.
And it's like a river cruise boat, is it? Or can you go on a day trips or not?
No, people go on that and they do they traverse the whole canal, and I think this boat actually goes out onto the west coast of Scotland and goes round round to Kyle.
Okay then. Oh well.
And it comes back along. It's based in Inverness.
Oh well, that's good, isn't it? There we go. Let me just put you there for a minute. Now, I'm going to leave it unattended for a second, so I hope you can look after the camera for me. Good. Right, hang on then.
Yeah, he's alright.
Right, we're back. We hadn't made a catastrophe there. The doggy wanted to have a poo and I had the green bags. So now what they're doing, I see. What they're doing now is letting the water out of that lock into this lock, and obviously there must be some gates at the bottom, because can you see the way the water's rushing in underneath the gates before they open the gates? So I presume there's gates in the gate. I don't know what they're called. Anyway, there you go. Now you heard the young man there tell us all about it. The lock's 212 years old, and they actually built the boat for the lock. And these people on here, it's not gate, it's cruises. So they've been around the Western Islands, and they're on their way back to Inverness, and they have to traverse the Caledonian Canal, which is what we're on now, and we're in a place called St. Augustus, and there's a flight of 1, 2, 3, 4 rocks and a road bridge to go under, so that could be exciting. So anyway, let's just move over to one side. Now all I've got to say is what do you reckon on a person whose wife books him an Airbnb just there? Yeah, so I can actually watch this from the window. Would that be brilliant? But anyway, such a nice day today, after yesterday, which was horrendously bad. We drove up from Dunoon yesterday, and it rained. It took us 6 hours It rained non-stop. It was the most horriblest journey you could ever want, but pretty. Yeah, we went past a ski station called Glencoe, or was it Glenshee? I think it was Glencoe. Yeah, and we went, yeah, up to there. Obviously, there was no snow at the time. Well, there wouldn't be, would there? Not in September. Anyway, as you can see, this water's now going down. Yeah, yeah. That is a big boat, isn't it? Hey, that is a big boat. And I presume when the water, let me just turn you around that way, get to the same level, when the water in this lock becomes the same height as the water in that lock, you know, they level out. Yeah, there we go. When they level out, then they can open these gates, can they? I presume they can, anyway. That's good. But it looks like they've had a wonderful cruise, doesn't it? Doesn't it? How much more have we got to go? I don't think we've got much more to go, to be honest with you. No. What we're going to do is we'll go over to the other side, shall we? Yeah, we'll go and do some video from the other side. We've done everything. Oh, what's he going to do now? Go. Oh, look at that. Now it's just opening the gates now. Oh, I've stood in the puddle. There we are. So the gate should just miss. The gate should just miss the front of the boat. Yeah, they do. That's good, isn't it? Look at that. Lord of the Glens. The young man did say there's two of them. So Lord of the Highlands, Lord of the Glens, I think he said. Keep it. Anyway, here it goes. And there you are, the water's level. So I presume what they're going to do now is untie the boat, and then they capped it. Look, this cap. Look, look. I know he's captain because he's got. If you have a look, he's got captain written on his head. Look, so that's the captain. You see, he's got captain on his hat, so you know he's the captain. Yeah. Right. So now the boat's just moving forward slightly. There it goes. Wow. He actually drives it from the side, not from on the bridge. No. Mind you, there is somebody on the bridge, so I presume they got two people on it. Anyway, here it comes. Oh, there's a sign on the side of the boat. You won't be able to read it, but it says it was built in the year 2000. Yeah, 2000. Oh, they got a lovely lounge upstairs. Oh, wow, look inside the boat. Look, there's the restaurant. That's a lovely restaurant inside. And that's me, look, in the window. Can you see? That's me, yeah. Oh, hang on. Yeah, can you see? Oh, that's me.
Good morning.
Good morning to you. You're doing a wonderful job. There we go. Inverness. Look at that. Oh, I don't know. And now let's go down to the next lock then. Well, never to miss an opportunity. There's another boat, believe it or not, coming through next. Yeah, Look, there's a big sailing boat coming through. But anyway, we're going to go down and follow this. Do we follow it down? I think we could do, don't you? This video will go on a long time, but what else could you be doing on a Sunday morning than watching a video? I should have really done this as a live, couldn't I? I could have done this as a live. Yeah. That would have been good fun, wouldn't it? Doing it as a live. Yeah. Hey. Don't know what the reception would have been like there. There we go. And there it goes. And then it's in the next level. So that's 1, 2. Goes down. If you look on the edge here, you can see the actual boat goes down quite quick with the water. They're now closing the gates behind because they've now got to fill that lock up. I don't know if you can see, they've now got to fill that lock up to allow the big sailing boat to come in, which is in oh, as a matter of fact, I think there's 2 boats coming down, a motor cruiser. I'll tell you what, it's non-stop here, isn't it? Hey, that is non-stop, isn't it? Wow. Anyway, I'm going to ask the lady, is it okay to walk over now? Thank you. So we're going to walk over this time now. We'll do it from the other side. As you noticed, I did ask permission, didn't I? No, I always ask permission. You should know Ted by now. And anyway, we've just got a nice handrail on the side. You know I'm a fan of handrails, yeah. And now we're on the other side. On the other side. Oh, there was a lot of splashing going over this side because of the. There we go. I'll tell you what is brilliant, and I'd like to say thank you to the Canadian, whatever called, Caledonian Canal people, that they actually allow you to walk alongside the boat as it's coming through the locks. Because if this was back in the UK, back in England, you know, we'd have health and safety. You'd all have to wear high-vis jackets, yeah, and toe protectors, you know, shoes with metal bits on the front to protect your toes, and a hard hat, and you wouldn't be allowed within 20 foot of the edge of the canal. But here, there the hell you are. Brilliant, isn't it? Well, that's nice, isn't it? You having a nice day? Look at that, eh? You know me, I talk to anybody, don't I? Yeah. Anyway, we're on the other side now. Oh, there's benches here and everything. There's oh, the Legion, Scotland. I presume that's the British Legion, is it? I used to be a member of the British Legion. I'll drink served inside. Yeah, I presume it's the British Legion, but it's called the Legion in Scotland. Yeah, so it's the Scottish Legion. Ah, Legion Scotland, yeah, there's a sign on the side. Yeah, so, oh, well, that's good, because normally the Legion places, because they're clubs, they have cheaper prices. And you know what I'm like for cheaper prices. Anyway, we have to go in there tonight. Yeah. Right. The cute little Highland shop. You can see that's run by an English person, because if it had been a Scottish person, it would have been the cute wee Highland shop, wouldn't it? Yeah, wee, because that's small. Anyway, we're at the next lock now, and as you can see, the water's coming through there now, isn't it? Look at that. Hey. Anyway, let's walk down a bit further, shall we? Well, this was a pleasant surprise. I'm glad I got up early this morning to see the big boat go through. Apparently those are little boats go through, but this boat here, as the man said, we were speaking to the man there, the operator of the lock, said there's two of these boats, and what they do, they're not day trip boats, they're cruising boats where you go for a 7-day cruise. You start off at Inverness, which is down at the other end of Loch Ness, of course making sure that you don't hurt the monster. The monster Nessie. And then they come up through the canal up this way, and then they go touring around the Western Islands, which are absolutely stunning, might I say, and we can vouch for that because we was down at Arditini. There we go, look at that. There's another one to come through. Shall we go in the middle? I don't know if I'm allowed. I'm sure I am. Let's go in the middle, shall we? Oh my god. Oh, it's quite steady. We've put the there we go. So what we're doing actually now, we're actually standing on the lock, yeah, on the lock gate, and the level is, I think it's the belt right now, and what they're doing in a minute is actually open. They will actually open the next lock. Yeah, here they go, they're getting all ready for it now. Is it opening? Oh my, oh, that's another one. So there's actually 4. So there's 4 locks, isn't there? There's one at the top, there's 4 locks, yeah. Anyway, let's just see that. There we go. And now they'll open the next lock gate, hopefully. Yeah. Well, most of it's a lovely little town. It's Fort Augustus, and it's at the western end of Loch Ness. Ah, the gate's opening now. It is. Look at that. That's another gate. Look at that. That's gate's opening. Shall we go in a little bit closer for you? There we go. You can see what it's doing now. Yep, there it goes. Wow. I wonder how many times I'll watch this. This is our first day here. As I did say, we arrived yesterday, which was Saturday, after a horrendous journey all the way down, all the way across country, over the top of the highlands and everywhere. Very stunning, very pretty, but it did rain the entire time. It was miserable and it was a hard drive. Yeah, but anyway, we're here now, and yeah, we've got loads of little shops here. This is obviously a touristy town. People come on day trips here, I should think, so it's likely to get quite busy later. There's loads of little cafes and little tiny shops and souvenir shops and everything. So yeah, there it comes, and then out it comes through again. But yeah, here it comes. Wow. Oh my god, yeah, here we go. Well, the video's been running for 20 odd minutes now, so I presume that's how long it's been taking, and we're halfway through, so I presume it's going to take 40 minutes to an hour. But of course, what they've also got on the bottom lock is they've got to actually close the road, and there's a swing bridge. Yeah, so that's going to be really interesting, isn't it? So here we come. So we now come into the next lock. It certainly is not. I presume that you would have to pay to come through the locks, would you? I presume so. Yeah, I don't know. I'll ask when I see somebody who looks official. And on all the officials, you can tell they're official because they've all got life jackets on. Yeah, which I presume is good, because it'd be nice if I did fall over the edge, they would jump in after me and save me. Well, maybe not. Yeah, anyway, so here we go. I don't know what's happened. See, let me just see, I presume before the it was all made hydraulic, they would do it all by hand, because look, there's the turny thing here. So I presume it would be done by these things here, and they would put a lump of wood in there and walk around with a lump of wood, wouldn't they? Or they'd have donkeys to do it. There's no tracks for horses, so I presume it would have been done by humans. Yeah, and as you see, so they would have put a big squarey hole in there, and they would have walked around with it, I would think. Yeah, could have been crazy. But that was done before they did it with hydraulics. Yeah. So I presume, you know, they do downward travel on certain days, and then do upward travel on other days, or so many, you know, for so many hours. Yeah. So yeah, let's do a bit on camera for you, because you want to see. Yeah. So yeah. So as you can see, this gate's got a bit of a leak compared to the other one. It's only a little leak, not a big leak. It's only a little leak. Right. So now he comes into there. What he is open the sluice gate to the bottom of the big gate, I think, and then you'll see all the water bubble up. You will see all the water bubble up from the bottom, hopefully, if I've worked it out. Maybe I haven't worked it out, you never know. Anyway, so let's go, let's have a look, shall we? Right, so what we're going to do now is slide on the last block. Once the boat is tied up, which it is, so I presume now they will open these, that's one of the It's all done with hydraulics, so I presume they did it manually before, but it is done by hydraulics. Anyway, we're now waiting for the lock keeper up there, who's a young lady, might I say. So there you go, there she is. She let me just point you to there. She's on that control panel there, and the young man here is on this panel here. And then I presume when she waves, they will let the water. Yeah, there was a signal. I missed it, but never mind. And now what he's going to do is open the sluice gates at the bottom of the lock. I'm not sure what they're called. And here comes the water out. Look at that. Yeah. So there's some gates, holes at the bottom that let the water out, and then it goes down again. Wow, wee! That's amazing, isn't it? And there we go. We're on the next lock now. Let's put you up so you can see what's going on. There's the boat again. All the people on the top. I wonder how much. I'll have to go on Tinternet and see how much it actually costs to do a 7-day cruise. Because that's a nice little boat. You might even get a wife on that one. She don't like boats, by the way. She doesn't. She's the only person I know when they open the Channel Tunnel. I think it's 25 years ago. Channel Tunnel, for those people who are not in the UK, is a tunnel they built between England and France, and it goes under the English Channel, and it's on a railway. So you drive your car onto the train, or the lorries onto the train, and then it goes through the tunnel. And she was actually seasick going through the tunnel. Yeah, I know it doesn't rock, no, but she was, yeah, seasick, yeah. Oh, we told the kids when they first come through, mind you, 25 years, they was a lot younger, they said, oh, do you get, I said, no, you stay in the car, but what they do is they stop the train halfway through the tunnel, and you can look out the window and see the fish. Yeah, gullible, yeah, I got told off again, but then that's me, isn't it? You can't see the fish. Of course you can't, it's too deep. You can see the crabs and you can see the octopuses, but you can't see the fish because you're too deep in water. Anyway, we got one more lock to do. We got to stay to the very end now. I shall have to edit this down because this is going to be far too long, isn't it? It is going to be far too long to watch a whole half hour. But of course we've got to watch the last bit because on the last bit they have to actually close the road because the boat goes through the road. Well, not through the road, but it's a swing bridgey thingy-jibby. So on the last lock they have to close the road to allow the boat to go to Loch Ness. Yeah, there's Nessie there. I don't know if you can see it. Everything here's got Nessie. Unfortunately, hasn't quite grown the top bit yet. Yeah, but it's nearly there, isn't it? Yeah, everything here is Nessie. Apparently, I will find out, but I think the first sighting of Nessie, that black and white horrible photograph, was back in the 30s. So that means Nessie will be nearly 80, 90 years old now. So, yeah, do fish live for that long? I'm not sure. Anyway, we've all got to go down and have a look later, haven't we, to see if we do see. Because if I was to get a video of Nessie, well, yeah. Anyway, here's the next gates opening up now, so we're coming down to the last one now, and then we go through the river, through the road into the top end of Loch Ness. Yeah. I think we might do. We'll go over the other side, shall we? Let's just show you. Yeah, I think it's actually a swing bridge. Yes, it is a swing bridge because I can see where it swings round. Yeah. Yeah, it is a swing bridge, and we've got to cross over because the actual path for crossing over is on the other side. Yeah, so this bridge here has to swing round to allow the boat to come this way, obviously. Hello there. There we go, look at that. Oh, there's a Spirit of Loch Ness. So that's a boat you can take if you want to have a trip around the loch. There's power boats there. So there's 2 or 3 boats if you want to do trips around. And so we're now going to walk over the road bridge, and hello. Yeah. Join our team. Well, look at that. What do you reckon? They need seasonal lock keepers. That's the type of job I could do, isn't it? We are hiring. We are looking for lock keepers for St. Augustine. Yeah, and surrounding areas. From July to early November. No experience necessary. Wow. I reckon if they take people on, oh, I'll tell you what, lock keeper, do you reckon you get a badge? I reckon you get a badge, didn't you? You could tick, hot pot on your jacket. Official. It's got to have the word official, isn't it? Official lock keeper. Yeah. I fancy that, don't you? I don't think it'd be a highly paid job, but it'd be a nice job to have, wouldn't it? Lock keeper. Keeper of the lock. Yeah. Yeah, I could be the keeper of the lock. I fancy being a keeper of a lock. Yeah. It looked quite a skilled job, mind you, because you would have to push the button at the right time, wouldn't you? Because if you was to open all the locks at the same time, you would drain Loch Ness, wouldn't you? Then you could find Nessie. Of course you would. If you let all the water out, you'd be laying on the bottom. Of course you would. Well, why haven't they done that? Sorry. Anyway, look, this is next to last one. So that's good, isn't it? How long have we been going now? We've been going 30 minutes, half an hour, so that's not bad, is it? Half an hour. That's pretty good, I think. Anyway, it's coming through now. It's coming through the lock. It's doing ever so well. It's doing a good job. Yeah. I don't know how many people there are on the boat. I don't know how many cabins they've got. But I will actually go on Tinternet later on when we get back, and just check it out, because I am much. Oh, it'll be a few pounds, don't you? Cruise, Inverness. Go through the locks all the way up, go through the Western Isles Bay. I presume it's a 7-day cruise. I reckon, let me guess, and I've not looked, so I'm going to guess that at £2,500 each. Yeah. What do you reckon? £2,500 each? Because 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. There's 14 people stood up there. So, I don't know whether that's enough money, to be honest with you. I reckon maybe a bit dearer than that. I don't know. I am a bit concerned about that now. £2,500 to go on a 7-day cruise on the Caledonian Canal and Western Islands. Well, we're at the bottom lock now. Yeah, so we're going to watch this one, and then of course we're going to watch the road bridge, which is this thing here. Can you see? And this is going to swing round towards me. I hope it doesn't knock me over. And then the boat can travel into Loch Ness itself. Yeah. Let's put you out a little bit further. There we go. On a widey angle shot now. Hey. Well, is anybody still watching this? Oh dear me. You had enough time to have a full breakfast, let alone a cup of tea and a picky. Mind you, it'd be nice to have a cup of tea and a picky, wouldn't it? And anyway, there's behind this boat, the big boat, there is a sailing boat that's coming through the locks as well. I'll have a look at that in a minute. When we go back. There we go. Well, it's quite a complicated job, really, I think, don't you? The lock keeper's got a cup of tea. Here comes a man over here. Can you see him? He's walking over to that control panel. Can you see? Let me put my finger there. That's a control panel there. He's in there, and that's the young man there. And what he's going to do is exactly the same as what's happened on the last gates. Is that he will open those sluice gates at the bottom of the lock gates, because you couldn't open the lock gates, could you? Because of the pressure of the water on it. You just couldn't do it. I don't care what. Well, I suppose you could do, but it would need a lot of hydraulics. So what they've got to do is in the bottom of the gates, they've got a couple of little sluice gates which they pull up and they let the water through there. Yeah, and then you'll see a big bubble appear down here when they let that water through, and then that drain waters, and then when it's roughly level, they can then open the big gates. Yeah, and that's through. Well, obviously it's going to take a few minutes yet, because they haven't yet closed the road. No, they haven't. Hang on, is he going to do it now? I didn't see the young lady up the other end wave to him to let the water through the bottom. So what he's going to do now, as I did say, is open those sluice gates up at the bottom. They'll come up, and when he lets that out, you'll get a big flow of water down here, which will let that. And this is the last one coming through, which is good. He's going to do that any minute now, hopefully. Yeah, the boat's all been tied up. Yeah, it's all tied up onto its little hooks. Yeah, that's good. And yeah, the water's coming through now. I don't know if you can see. Look at that. Can you see? They've opened those gates. Yeah, look at that. And now the water's going down. Also obviously the boat's going down. Yeah. I don't know how many gallons of water they would get through each time they do a lock movement like that, but they are quite big locks. As I said, I have seen the locks on the canals, you know, the canals in England, but never locks as big as this before. These are absolutely ginormous, aren't they? Well, we've got about 2 meters now difference between the height between the upper lock and the lower lock. There's about a 2 meter difference. This one's up here, this one's down here. So of course once they level out like that, they can then open those gates there and the boat will come forward, but it can't come forward until we close the road. I love that. Look on there's a little red light. Yeah, it says stop. Well, there's a bloody great bridge in the way. You are going to stop anyway. It's just beginning to rain now. I'm getting wet. Do you know what I go through just to do a video for you lovely people out there? I am getting, well, I wouldn't say wet, not so. It's what they call in Scotland a har. It's like a drizzle. It's a cloud. We're actually in a cloud. Yeah. Anyway, the water's got about another 4 or 5 feet to go, but I'm not sure when they actually close the road to allow the light doesn't start flashing. The barriers haven't gone down yet, no, but they will do. Hey. Yeah, not much further to go now. The lockkeeper's having his breakfast. He's just having a sausage roll. Yeah. The captain's still controlling the boat. As I say, he's got the badge with the hat with captain on. Yeah, if I became a job as a lockkeeper, I'd have a hat with lockkeeper on. Yeah. Yeah. Anyway, it's going down now. We've got about 3. I think about 3. I'm just going up to check. Yeah, we've got about 3 foot to go before we can open the gate again. Yeah. And there's another one of those little handly things there. Can you see? Which I presume that's what they used on the locks before we had hydraulics. Yeah, I presume that. Yeah. Anyway, we're not far off now, I don't think, because the rushing of the water has stopped. Yeah, the captain's moved his boat slightly, which he's done very well at. Hey, look at that. This could be one of the longest videos I think I've ever made. We're running at 41 minutes. I don't think I've done. Most of my videos last about 10 minutes. 41 minutes. I tell you what, anybody watching this would be suicidal. Well, yeah. Anyway. So what's going to happen now? So Willie, I've got a feeling he's going to open the lock gates first, but not untie himself until we get the road bridge open. The swing bridge. Yeah. Swing bridge? Yeah. Yeah, we're about level now because I don't know if you can see, but down here there's hardly any flow whatsoever of water here. So I've got a feeling the young man will be opening the gates any second now. Yeah. Let me just turn you around to there. There we go. Of course he'd be opening the gates. Come on, open the gates. So now the decision you people have got to make. Do you want to see the whole video, or shall I do an edited version? Remembering that my editing skills are 0. Not very good. Yeah, I tend to miss bits out and everything. Anyway, let's go back. Let's see the boat, see the people on the boat. Look at that. They've been stood up there all that time. You'd have thought it's silly. They could have gone inside, couldn't you? Had their breakfast. I bet they're, yeah. Anyway, we've got 2 lock keepers down here now. Yeah. Let me just show you. So I wonder if they have to phone ahead and get permission to close the road from the local, I don't know, road closure authority department at the local council. Yeah. Anyway, I did see them hand move there. I heard a beep 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 beep. What's happening next? Oh dear me. Oh, he's taking his cup back. Yeah, look, he's had his cup of tea. Oh, that's all right now then. And we got 3 lock keepers here now. We got the young lady who was very pleasant. She spoke to me. I spoke to her. She acknowledged me, so I think that's good enough. Anyway, are we ready now? Yeah, I think we're ready now. We're going to open the lock and then we're going to close the road, or we're going to close the road and then open the lock. What do you think? The young lady's going up ahead. I hope you can see her. She's this young lady here. See her? She's one of the lock keepers. Now she's crossing over. I've got a feeling she's going to go up and into the control tower for the road and close the road. Yeah, because look, the locks are now open, so there's no reason why the boat can't come through now, is there? Well, no, not really. Right. Oh, the captain's now going inside. He's obviously got too wet, so he's gone back into the bridge. I wonder why they call it a bridge on a boat. Bridge? Why is it called a bridge? It's not a bridge, is it? It don't go over anything, or does it? That's another question I need to know. Oh, the captain's come over onto this side. Yeah, he's going to control the boat from this side now. But we're still tied up, so we can't go anywhere yet until we close the road. Come on. Oh, here he comes. Oh, he's got bow thrusters on it. He's got bow thrusters on it. Yeah, he's got a bow thruster on it. We got some bibbing noise now. Oh look, they turn around now. The gates here. Can you see the gates? They're closing down now. Yeah, there it goes. Look, that's closing down now. You see, look at that. So now, hopefully, now this bridge is now going to swing round this way. Is it? Well, it's not moving yet. Let's go and have a look. Just see. It's not moving yet at all. Could take a little while. Look, it's all on. I'll just show you. It's on metal runners. I don't know if you can see. Let me point to them. Yeah, it's on metal runners. So we got a noise. Now that's the boat making the noise. I'll tell you what this is. I could miss this, couldn't I? Well, they've closed the road. The road is now officially closed because the barriers are down. Now we're just going to wait for the bridge to move. As soon as the bridge moves, then the boat can go through, can't it? Let's have a look. Let's go back to widey angle again. There we go. Now let's just see. Hasn't started moving yet. Will do any second now, I presume. Will it? Yeah. Yeah, I heard a click. I heard a click. I definitely heard something. Which way is it going to go? Oh. I've got a feeling the bridge isn't going to come this way. I got a feeling the bridge is going to go that way. It is going that way. Oh, look at that there. Can you see on there where they haven't painted? They've painted that column, but they haven't painted the bit there where the bridge was. It's typical. It moves quite quick, that does. It's not making any noises or rattles or anything. I tell you what, that is going very, very quick. Look at that. That is amazing. That is. And look, yes, it's rotating on this wheel here. Can you see there? Down there. Yeah, it's rotating on that wheel, and it's following this track around. Yeah. Oh, there you go. You can see it better. Yeah. So it's following this track around here, and just in case they got a newbie on the job, it doesn't stop it. There is a stoppy thing at the end. Can you see? Oh, look at that. Look at that view down there. That's stunning. Look at that. And that's down into Loch Ness. Yeah. That's brilliant, that is, isn't it? With all the ducks. Yeah. And then off they go. And yeah, that's the bridge done. And the young lady I spoke to, she's up in this tower here. She's in here controlling the road. And anyway, here comes the boat now. Look at that. Let's put you back on. Yeah, there we go. Now they're going to have to spend all the time looking out for that monster. Yeah. There it goes. Oh, that was really good, wasn't it? Well, I hope you enjoyed my Sunday morning. I only popped out to take the dog out for a walk, and this boat come along. Oh, he's getting a move on now. That's a lot quicker. Ah, yes. Oh, he is doing well now. Oh, there's the kitchen, the galley. Oh, the chefs are all cooking away, cooking all the food. Oh, that's cracking, that is. Yeah, I've got rescues and lifeboats and everything. There is an announcement going on the boat, but I can't hear it. And there you go, look at that. And it's nearly through now. And then I presume now what they do is they go monster hunting. Monster hunt? Huh? Yeah. They're actually making the announcement on the boat in Scottish. Yeah. I didn't even know. I knew the Irish had their own language. I didn't know the Scottish had their own language. Anyway, here comes the thing now, and we just watch this. We might as well do it to the very, very end, mightn't we? And then we'll go back and get some breakfast, I think, didn't you? And we've been at this nearly 50 odd minutes. Here it goes. I'm amazed that this bridge doesn't make no noise when it's going over. Yeah. Now you'd have thought the man would have come along with his paintbrush and just painted those bits, wouldn't you? Look, even over on that side there, they've painted the column. Can you see they've painted the column? But where the bridge is parked, they haven't painted. It's like trying to paint behind a radiator, isn't it? You never paint behind a radiator because you can never get to it. Anyway, look at that. That is very, very good, wasn't it? Hey, there we go. Well, I don't think we'll see a bigger boat than that go through this week, will we? Unless we see that boat when it comes back. Because obviously if it's going to Inverness, yeah, it'd be dropping passengers off and bringing some new passengers, wouldn't it? Or would it? Yeah, I presume so. I presume it goes continuously. Anyway, we'll walk up to the next lot just to show you that not only do big boats go through, but little boats do as well. we've got a motor cruiser, and we've also got a sailing boat, a big sailing boat, ocean-going sailing boat, which I presume you can most of go all the way around the world in this thing. It's ginormous. Yeah, look at that, eh? Oh, sorry, I nearly fell over there. Lucky I wasn't near the end. Yeah, so we've got two boats in here now that are going through the canal, but these are only little boats compared to that big cruiser type boat. Yeah. Oh, with it. Look at that. That's very good, isn't it? They got a dog. He's in charge. You can tell that, can't you? Hey, dog's always in charge. Hello there. Look at that. Hey. Oh, they've got one of those Tesla satellite things on there. Look at that. I've never seen one of them before. I've seen pictures of them, but I've never actually seen one. But look, there it is. That's that thing there. See that thing there? That goes up to the satellites to get internet.
Yeah.
Brilliant. What speed does it do? Good speed?
So at sea we can get like 200, 300 megabytes a second.
Brilliant.
Yeah, brilliant.
Brilliant. I think that'll be the way to go eventually, you know, is that when Mr. Elon Musk has all his satellites up there, we'll all be satellite controlled. Yeah. And it wouldn't surprise me if you will. Let me try and get my teeth out. It wouldn't surprise me if you can't actually go direct from a telephone to a satellite. I don't think that's far away. And once that happens, you might as well give up with broadband and all them services. Yeah. So there, look, there's the water flowing over the top of the lock. It's amazing how much water flows down through this canal, isn't it? Anyway, I hope you enjoyed the tour of the locks of wherever we're at. Fort Augustus. That was a very interesting hour. Anyway, be good, be happy, and don't forget be kind to the animals. And of course the wife, who, to be honest with you, has found me the most ideal location to stay. Look at that. It's absolutely brilliant. We're actually staying there in that house there for a whole week. Are you going that way? Anyway, we'll speak to you later.